The Federal Ministry of Education made headlines by announcing a substantial hike in the fees payable by new entrants into federal government colleges, popularly known as Unity Colleges. A memo issued from the Office of the Director of Senior Secondary Education Department of the Federal Ministry of Education, dated 25th of May 2023, titled Approved Fees and Charges for Federal Unity Colleges, First Term for New Students, explains that the new students joining Federal Unity Colleges were required to pay a sum of 100,000 naira as against the 40,000 naira previously paid. The directive states that this substantial rise in fees will only affect sundry charges excluding tuition. The national president of the Nigeria Union of Teachers believes the increase will deny Nigerian children of access to quality education.
Honestly speaking, we felt that it's not the right time and it's not the best thinking for fees to be increased at that very level.
For parents and guardians, this fee increase will affect the dynamics of admissions into Unity colleges in the next academic session.
Having to go by what Nigerians are facing today in this country, having to increase sundry charges for Unity schools, I don't think is a way to go at this point in time.
We've experienced rollback on all our successes on reducing the numbers of out-of-school children. Before now, it was 14.5 million. Now it's over 20 million out-of-school children. And with the increment of this fee, what it means is people from low-income households and poor households would withdraw their kids onwards from school. So what we might likely see is a spike in girl-child marriage, particularly in northern part of the country.
However, the federal government says the tuition fees for students of Unity colleges remains free, while it only reviewed boarding and textbook fees.
When you now said as government, as federal government, that people's federal colleges and federal Unity school should pay higher school fees, then I wonder how many parents, as we speak, we have the capacity to be able to take care of such.
The situation is worsened by the increase in school fees in some tertiary institutions. The University of Lagos, the University of Jos, and the University of Abuja are some of the tertiary institutions that have hiked their fees. Nonetheless, the president is insisting that federal universities in the country remain tuition-free. A statement from the presidential spokesman, Mr. Dele Alake, notes that some universities only recently announced discretionary charges for hostel accommodation, registration, laboratory, among other things.
The sundry charges obviously will affect capacity to pay by parents. And from all indications, the removal of all petrol subsidy obviously has a domino effect on a lot of things.
The administration is expected to conclude arrangements for the takeoff of the students' loan, which is expected to make education accessible to all Nigerians, irrespective of their financial status.
Student loan is possible, but what it requires is putting appropriate structure in place. There is nothing that you will do that doesn't require adequate planning.
The introduction of student loan is okay, because my friends in America and in Europe were able to go to college because the government provided funding where they can get loan and repay it when they're now integrated into the labor market.
Stakeholders are asking the government to explore ways of subsidizing education rather than making it unaffordable.